Welcome back, beautiful tri-state area. You're listening to A Moment of Zen right here on 710 WOR, the voice of New York, iHeartRadio. I'm your host, Zen Sams. Up next in our Culinary and Wine segment brought to you by Bice Cucina, I've transported myself all the way to Bice Cucina, and I'm joined by Rich Valdes. He and I are going to be chatting about the latest trends, the food that we really love when we sit down and break bread, and more importantly, what weighs heavy on his heart as a New Yorker. You definitely don't want to miss it.
My incredible friend, Rich Valdes, he is the voice of Hispanic Conservatives. Let me tell you, people, we have a lot of dishes. We have halibut, we have pizza, we have a scallop, spaghettini. Talk to me about what your favorite dish is here at Bice Cucina.
The scallops were absolutely delicious. Now, I've been looking at this pizza. I'm going to have it in a moment, but I didn't want to while we were talking. The Skinny Girls are fantastic. And I'm talking about the drinks, folks, the drinks. Skinny Girl drinks.
Every time I invite Rich to any segment, he eats and he has what to say about what's going on. So, Rich Valdes, what weighs heavy on your chest as a New Yorker?
You know, as a New Yorker, I think we're part of the fabric of America. And part of what's happening right now in America is we're seeing our system of justice being turned upside down. Right? You've got an ex-president that's being, in my opinion, unfairly persecuted and prosecuted, while the sitting president is getting a pass and skating by. His son is the bag man collecting money. There's informants, rats, actual rats saying those guys have been collecting bribes. I mean, there's just way too much smoke for anybody to say, let's turn a blind eye.
I agree, 100%. Now, by the way, before I sign off, in my last 30 seconds of commentary, I'm going to say that I just tried the scallops, and the scallops have a little spaghettini that they come with. I know the owner. And I asked him, I said, Peter, how do you get your dishes so rich? And you know what he said to me? Olive oil. At the end of every dish, we just have an olive oil reduction that we infuse in everything. And when I come to Bice Cucina, I know that Peter Rimares, they bring in the fresh produce, the fresh product. This is actual stuff that makes it real. So please head down to Bice Cucina.
That was the Culinary and Wine segment brought to you by Bice Cucina. You're listening to A Moment of Zen right here on 710 WOR, the voice of New York, iHeartRadio. We'll be right back after this.